Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Stock with Khan, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about Mara Marathon Digital Holding, the cryptocurrency mining company. In particular, it's working with Bitcoin, but I have heard lately rumors are there that they are also gonna start working in mining Ethereum as well. So stick around because I think you'll find this video of value. Welcome back. So let's get right into Mara's stock. On Friday, Mara started trading from 34 onward, and it was at the end trading at round about 36, 37. You can see here it stopped trading at 36.78, and in the after hours it was also up 2.23%. So Mara is one of those companies which is in direct proportion with Bitcoin. Usually when Bitcoin does well, Mara also does well. It is just like Riot, but Mara in one hand, I would say has the edge because it's always in consistent basis adding more and more miners into its capacity. I will show you this article in which they particularly specified that. That article is from Investor Place on 28th of April. It was released. So starting in the beginning, you can see that they said that on 26th of April, a new CEO was brought by Mara, and they announced their preliminary first quarter earning on April 5th. These were both obviously highly bullish catalyst signs for the company. And in this article, they are suggesting that, are presuming that the stock is worth $45 at this point. So remember, that is the article from 28th of April. That day the stock was trading at $34. Now interestingly enough, they said that in that article they say that 196 bitcoins were mined in the first quarter of 2021, with Bitcoin being at the price of $55,000. That is worth almost 10.8 millions for the company. And so overall, the company at that point had a cash in hand of 212 million. That is really good for the company, having always a cash in hand and not being in debt. Now the interesting part is that the Bitcoin that they are mining, they are kept. This balance sheet is kept and is not sold. So they are holding on to those Bitcoins. And at the end of the quarter, it had overall 5,132.2 Bitcoin on its balance sheet overall. Indicating that the worth of all these Bitcoins overall is 282 million. That is really good for the company. Now coming to the overall forecast, they are saying that they will install 8,200 new mining machines during Q2, and will have thus overall 16,900 new miners in Q3, and they expect to increase that to 49,700 by end of Q4. Thus, in January 2022, they will have 15,200 new miners. So you can see that here it's also mentioned that in each quarter they are increasing their mining capacity, and overall by January 2022 they will have 103,000 mining machines. That is so good for the company. So if you summarize all this, it indicates there are plenty of bullish signs for the company. And overall the article was ending with the news that from this current price that was 34, the stock is expected to rise 32% and reach $45. You can see this was written in this article, and that is the opinion of this article obviously. But if we look at the tip rank and the analyst point of view from the Wall Street, they see this in the next 12 months being a stock of $50 with an upside potential of 35.94%. So that is really good for the company. I personally think that this is very strict analysis. If you look at the chart of the company, it was not long back. In fact, it was, you can see here on April 5th, the stock was trading at 55. So I personally think the fact that Bitcoin at the moment is trading sideways, there are obviously news. For instance, Elon Musk was saying Tesla sold 10% of its Bitcoin. This was like a downward pressure. Alongside that, others are saying Bitcoin is gonna tank. Top analysts are saying, but at the same time, big companies, huge. I mean, overall, if you think from this perspective, Elon Musk buying 1.5 billion of Bitcoin through Tesla, and he's a huge shareholder. With this, I wouldn't call it a shareholder. I would call it a Bitcoin holder by himself. Alongside that, many big firms are coming and jumping on crypto overall, including Ethereum and Bitcoin, and Mara being one of the biggest miner out there. I personally think this stock is not worth $50. I would say from this point onward, it will trade exponentially. So if Bitcoin by end of 2021 is trading around about 100,000, this stock for sure will be a worth of $100 from this point onward. So it for sure has 150% upside potential, and not so to say 35%. But in the strict analysis, let's say $50 for this stock at this price is not bad. That's why I wanted to bring this up to you. I have plenty years of experience in the stock market, and I can tell you that every time a stock with a lot of potential like Mara, especially being in the news that they are trying to get into Ethereum, it generally does very well. And just like I showed you, it wasn't long back the stock was trading around 56, 57. So for sure this stock has easy 40% upside potential in the next few months, so to say. Now I want to show one interesting fact to you. If you look at this chart from the 6 months, this stock right from the beginning of the first week of February was trading at 22. Then it popped, it reached 37. And the moment this stock pops, there is some sort of slight correction, but it always, after this correction, you can see from 37, 38, it dropped to 34. That was the base for it. Then it popped back, it found its new high, it had its correction, and then it came back to 30. That was a solid correction for this stock. It popped back to 38, came back to its 30s, 28. That was the base for the stock. It went back to 43, 38, came back to 38 from 43. It went back. So it's, so to say, its playground, its solid base is around about 34, 35. So the biggest downside for this stock from this price onward is, so to say, 34, 35. But the upside potential, just like I showed you before, as well as you can see it here, it was trading at 56, 51, and also the analyst point of view is around about 50. So I would say that this stock has a huge potential. Do your own research, of course, but Mara, I think, has a huge potential. This is one of the highly bullish stock out there right now in the cryptos in general, alongside Riot as well. And that's why I wanted to bring this to you. So if you have any suggestion, please put it in the comment, and do yourself as well me a favor, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next coming videos, because I make a lot of videos about dividend stocks, growth stocks, and penny stocks as well. Sometime I also mention the best ETFs that are out there where you can invest. So stay tuned and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.